because I have some questions for you. I want to start with Ahmed Ismail since you opened your camera first. Okay. So Ahmed, you got 195, which is out of 200, which is quite impressive. I mean, we're talking about someone who only lost 5 marks and that's it. What is your secret to getting 195 out of 200?
I just followed the course. I did nothing special because the amount of homework was enough. Too much homework.
It's just the homework, right? Just do
It's
my
just
homework.
the homework.
Just do my homework. That's it. Yeah. So that's really it? And you got 195. You just did my homework. That's it?
That's it. Nothing extra.
Whoa. That's amazing. That's amazing. So looks like the homework was a big deal. Anything else in the course that helped you?
The assistants. I wouldn't say office hours because, to be honest, I never joined office hours. But like the answering questions, especially because they're quick, was really helpful.
What type of questions did you ask? Was it like hard concepts, or is this acceptable on the exam? So what kind of questions did you ask?
So thankfully the notes are good. So most of the time when I ask a question, it's a very new concept. That's the only time I ask a question. So for example, some past papers, you will find a question that you couldn't find in the notes. That's rare, but it happens. That was mostly the type of questions I would ask.
Got you. Okay, that's great. Anything else that was really helpful?
I would say the organization of the course, especially with the exams and the timings. And since they also consider the student's time, they take into account that the student doesn't just take chemistry. There are like some people take 6 other subjects.
Yeah.
So they also take into account that. So that was helpful.
So being flexible with due dates, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
How was your other subjects? Did you pass all other subjects? Did you get all nines? Did you get other 190 some in other subjects?
And bio, I think I got the same as
Biology.
chemistry.
Whoa, so biology, you did good. So what do you want to do in the future? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to medical school, engineering? Like, what do you want to do in the future?
The plan is medical school. I mean, I'm Egyptian. What do you expect,
Yeah,
right?
all Egyptians go. If you're Egyptian, then you have to go to medical school. Otherwise, no.
Yeah,
Medical,
exactly.
medical, and maybe engineering. Like the worst you can do is engineering. But like, yeah. So that's great. You're gonna be a doctor. That's amazing. You're gonna be a good doctor, and you're gonna take care of
Inshallah.
patients. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
amazing. Ahmed, thank you so much. I mean, I have to say, I'm so proud of what you did. I mean, 195, that's not a small accomplishment. So, Hannah, do you have other tips?
Yeah, I think the homework is the first thing, and I think the consistency, although it is the hardest thing.
Consistency. The consistency is the hardest, but it's important. So, Hannah, you also said, I mean, since you were with me for 2 years, there were some improvements in the second year. Can you tell me what are the major things that really mattered that were you were so happy that we did these improvements in the second year?
Honestly, the best improvement is the website.
The website.
Yes.
Good. Awesome. What was your favorite in the course? Like what would you say students really have to take advantage of, and something that you really appreciated?
I think the quizzes too, because we have a lot of quizzes throughout the year and the
The
mocks.
quizzes and the mock exams.
But the
I
quizzes
agree.
used to have more trickier questions sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did not make the quizzes easy. So the quizzes. So Hannah, how many subjects did you have this year? 5 or 4?
5, yes.
5 subjects, which is a big deal. And I believe you got all nines in the 5 subjects,
Yes. And I
right?
got in the math 196 too.
Ooh, wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. How did you manage? Like, did you do one day chemistry, one day physics, one day biology, one day math, or did you divide the out? Like, how did you do that?
Firstly, I took like 4 subjects in year 9, so it was also repeated again.
So you
But
started
I
early?
managed, yeah, I started a year earlier. So I think the hardest year was grade 9. Grade 10 was a bit easier, but still it was not the best year.
So you started early
I
and then,
managed to,
yeah, year 9, you took 4 subjects? You studied 4 subjects
sorry,
in year
I
9?
it's like
In your year 9, you
that
studied 4 subjects?
for all of the subjects. Like
Oh,
I was in year 9 studying all of it. Yeah.
and then year 10 was a bit like just slightly easier because it was just repeating the stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you manage your day to day?
In the beginning, I used to divide it all over the 5 subjects. Like I used to keep like 2 hours for chemistry, 2 hours bio, like that. But as I approached the end, I used to do like each day a subject. So
full
I would study
day.
chemistry, yeah, because it was harder to study all of them in one day.
So Sama, what's your secret to success? How did you accomplish, not just chemistry, but several nines? I believe you got several nines, right?
Yes, and there's not really a specific subject like secret because,
There's no
well, for
specific.
each person it's different. They like focus on different things. They like I know multiple of my friends who like focused on different things other than me because each one benefits the most from a different aspect. Like some more benefiting more from the notes, from the solving more. Personally, the solving was like the most important things. Like miss the notes and then try and solve
Solving
as
past
quickly as
papers.
you can.
What would you say was your favorite thing in this course?
The notes,
The notes.
I have a thing where if I see too many words on a page, I'll spiral. And so the fact that the notes were like, it contained all the information, but they're like spaced out enough. It didn't, so it was easier to fly through pages. So I felt like I was actually like progressing more because I wasn't panicking when I saw the notes.
Ahmed, what did you enjoy the most, or what did you appreciate the most? What was most helpful in the course?
Of course, other than like the other stuff, which are the notes and everything, for me, I feel like a mental part of the lessons where maybe something can be funny or like not everything is so serious. I feel like that's a very important mental part, which it helps you to focus. For me personally, it helps me to focus when if we have 2 hours, it's not a full concentrated hours of just studying. Maybe there's like a minute of even funny or just you understand me, yeah.
Yeah. So Saja, you were also with me for 2 years, right?
Yes.
And can you tell me, like,
Mhm.
what would you say was like most helpful in the course that helped you get that 9? So yeah,
Yeah.
tell me what was most helpful?
I personally think besides the notes and the short notes, I use the short notes for revision لما أجي I
Do you
think
mean
like
the
I'm
summary?
forgetting.
The
Yeah, the
summary.
summary.
Yeah, the short notes, the summary, yeah.
And the most thing that helped me honestly is the short videos.
So you watched those. How many times you would say you watched the pre-recorded, the short videos?
Honestly, Miss Ho, it's one time عشان listen, I'm not a really good studying person. Everyone has their ways. But I procrastinate a lot, Miss, a lot. When I sit down and study, I like have my 100% focus. I like sit down for like an hour or two per day, 100% focus, and that's it. So I just finish it once and then I solve the homework.
And she got a 9. Okay. A
Yeah.
person who says I'm not a studying person got a 9. Yeah. So what did you enjoy the most in the course, Omar?
The 1 minute breaks that we used to take.
The 1 minute breaks.
Sometimes
Oh, you enjoyed the 1 minute break? So Omar, what else did you enjoy? It must be something else other than the minute break.
like how you understood this. In the beginning, you're like students are overwhelmed and you're trying your best to provide like all that we want without being overwhelmed.
Yes.
And yeah, that's
Yes, the feeling at the beginning of the course is pretty overwhelming. But yeah, that feeling of overwhelm and feeling like you want someone to guide you, to take you by the hand and tell you exactly what to do, I felt like that was so important. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. Enjoy your evening. Focus on your A levels. Keep your extracurricular stuff, your hobbies, your music, your sports, and keep in touch. All right, guys, thank you. Bye.